Welcome to Veganly Amazing with Priya. Well, what I'm going to make for you today, we're going to make together is scrambled vegan eggs, also known as scrambled tofu. So we have everything here for you. It's already pre-cut and pre-washed. So we have spinach. We're going to use green peppers. We're also going to use onions. You can use red onions, you can use whatever, but I like to use white onions. We're also going to use extra firm tofu. Anybody else can say any other extra firm tofu with if you want to do scrambled. That's the best one. Always the best one. So then you also have onion powder, you have sea salt. You can also use Himalayan salt or black salt. It has like a more of an eggy smell, which I'm not really happy about. Also we use turmeric, garlic powder, black pepper, and olive oil. We use olive oil for just the vegetables for right now. So what we're going to do is, even though I don't have scissors right now, we're going to cut this open. People really kind of don't know that this right here is a whole bunch of liquids that are in this thing. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to drain it out first. Now take all that excess water that's out of this soybean. Do as best as you can. And then now, open this up. Alright, so the best thing to do is get a paper towel. And you're going to wrap your tofu in this paper towel. And it's all going to make sense when the final product is finished. So since tofu has a whole bunch of active water still inside, we're going to try to take as much water as possible before we actually put it on the stove. So we're going to put it in different plates. I use ceramic plates and then try to press it down as hard as possible to get all that water out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the microwave for 4 to 5 minutes. Hold up. And it's going to be very hot, so be very careful what you do. So while we wait for that, you would be kind of prepping, cutting. You would be getting everything ready at this point, or you can have it ready before or whatever. So just be very cognizant that you want to not burn yourself. Take this bad way out. It's going to be very hot. Trust me. Well, since now it's been 4 minutes now, during that 4 minutes you would be probably prepping right now, cutting your onions, tomatoes. You can even do tomatoes if you want to, peppers. So you'll probably be doing that right now. So when you take it out, please have something to take it out with. It's very, very hot. Very hot. Alright, so I'm going to take this off. Going to look something like this right now. So as you see that, press down really hard, try to get the excess water out. And if you see right here, it's so much water that's coming out of this thing. It's so hot, it's ridiculous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this open. This is really heavy. Now I'm just going to transfer it, this thing, to the other plate because this is extremely hot. Alright, so let's take this out of the way. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut this in cubes, like so. know you're saying, Bria, why are you doing this? It's stupid. But it's all going to make sense once it's finished. Because you're going to use a fork and you're going to kind of smash it. And that's going to make it look like a little bit more of like scrambled eggs. And you're like, Bria, it's not look like scrambled eggs yet. Because it's white. Trust me. Trust me on this one. It's going to be amazing. And I just can't wait to eat this right now because I'm so full. And also because I'm fat, but it's all good. I'm just greedy. So just try to make sure that you try to get most of it. Oh darn it! Get most of it. That's to make it look like scrambled eggs. Wait for that thing to cool down just a little bit. We're gonna put some olive oil in the pan. You might say, what it looks like this to have put water in it, just to rinse it off before I eat it. So we're going to do that. We're going to put it on low, kind of like, if you guys have like dials, because each oven or stove is different. So just make sure that you look at the bottom of the flame and make sure that it's like kind of lowest, because you don't want to burn your vegetables while you're doing it. So what we're gonna do is put a little bit of the onions in there. You can put as much onions as you want. I kind of try not to go so onion crazy, but I do go pepper crazy. So we're gonna do some green peppers in here. That, and we're going to bring it up just a little bit higher while it's in here. And we're going to cook it for about maybe like a minute to 2 minutes, depending on how much you want your vegetables to be cooked. So I'm going to get a spatula, and we're going to cook this up. And then you can keep bringing higher and higher until you start hearing that nice sizzle. That's what I like. Also for right now, what you can do is you can put a little pepper with it, just to kind of get the the vegetables to get a little bit seasoned. You can put a little bit of sea salt. You don't have to have like big chunks like me, because I just don't have time to put it in like a grainer. You can grain it. But yeah, so we're gonna wait for this to cook for about like a minute or two, or till I feel as though that it's good enough. It's about to go down. Tofu inside of here. And what you can do, if you don't like see a lot of it like, kind of like mushed very well, you can do that while it's in here. Just to kind of just get that even texture all around the board. So, alright. Alright. So, I'm going to start mixing it up a little bit. Spinach in just yet, but we're just gonna start putting in the turmeric a little bit. You can do as much as you want, but I kind of do a little bit by little bit until the color looks how I know like eggs look. So you can just keep mixing it around until look kind of like eggs. You can put a little bit more, because I'm going to put a little bit more in here. Just to keep getting that look. Now it starts looking like it. So now, once I feel as though it's good enough, we're gonna put a little bit of garlic powder in here, just to get that, not garlic salt, because we don't want to put too much salt in here, because we're healthy and whatnot. We don't want to put too much salt in our foods. Gonna mix that up together. Put a little bit of onion powder in here. And if you're not sure how much you want to put it, you can put a little bit in there and then just taste it and increase how much you want to put it in. It's all on your taste buds. Never really go by like how much I put, because everybody's taste buds is different. Because I'll put like a whole bunch of garlic chopped up. People are like, oh my gosh, Bria, it's too overwhelming. But I love garlic. So anything that has to do with onions, garlic, I do overboard. So what else are we gonna do? We're just gonna put a little more pepper inside of here as well. Because it's not eggs if you don't put pepper in it. That's for sure. We're gonna just put, I like to put a lot of pepper because my mom is very picky. She doesn't have a lot of pepper in it, she's not eating it. Very picky person. Very picky. I'm making a mess of it. It's ridiculous. Alright, and then we're going to put a little bit of salt. Even though I was going to say a little bit, and it's going to look like a lot, but trust me, it's a little bit. And we're going to put a little bit more olive oil, because since it's like a little chunky, I want it to kind of melt. So we're going to put it a little bit higher. And when we do that, we're going to put the spinach in here, because we're going to simmer everything together. We're going to blend all the flavors together now. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the top on this, and I'll let it sit for a little bit. Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess. I'm making a mess. that the spinach has wilted, which is, if anybody doesn't know what wilted means, it means that it came from like a leaf like this into something like this. So that means it's wilted. So once that happens, we're going to lower the flame a little bit, and I'm going to taste it because it's really hot, obviously. A little more salt. That was way too much salt, but it's all good. But this is also what I want to kind of like to explain to everybody, that you go on by taste. You don't go on how much somebody puts in, or the teaspoons, or any of that. But if you do want me to put like measurements and how much I do it, please let me know. Definitely we'll put like a list of the exact measurements that I usually do, if you want that. But I really want to kind of help people not to have to use any measurements. So if anybody want me to, I'm okay with it. So I hope you guys really enjoy this as much as I'm going to enjoy this. And even if you're looking at this right now, I hope that you're like excited to like eat like anything. Take a little bit more garlic powder and onion powder. After that, we should. Okay, so now we finished. Now we're plating everything now. This is vegan cream cheese. One of the best vegan cream cheese I can say, hands down. It's by Kite Hill, and it's cream cheese alternative, and it's with chai. It's also from almond milk. So this is like the best thing I've ever tasted. But if you do buy this, make sure you eat it within probably within 2 to 3 weeks, because it has kind of like almost no preservatives, and it will go bad very fast, which I kind of like that. So here we go. We're gonna put one. Slide this over. Put one on here. Gotta make this look real nice. Horrible at spreading. It's not my forte. Finished product. We have bagels with cream cheese, chives, we have scrambled eggs, and I can't wait to eat this outside on the back porch and relax. Well, since we're finished, and now I'm coming downstairs to eat with me, we're going to...
This one is mine?
Yeah, that one's yours.
Are we recording?
Oh, Lord.
So now we're gonna taste it. I love this so much. My favorite one. And we're gonna also taste the bagel. No more words. It tastes amazing. Well, thank you for tuning in to Veganly Amazing, and hopefully tune in for the next one. This one, very darn good.